Hey, I'm Dad. Hello. Jeez, did that take a long time? I am a noob at streaming. Gosh. When it comes to streaming, I need to learn how to do this stuff before I even do it. Um so guys, today we are doing a tier list on the BFDI characters. Um you can like voice your own opinions in the chat while I'm doing this, but I'm these are my opinions. You can say whatever you want, like, but just know that these are my opinions. Don't hate on anybody. So we're gonna get right into it with 8 ball. Wait, where's my other tier? I had a tier right below this one. Okay, hold on. Add one below. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We gotta make the worst tier. Shadow Realm. Okay, so we have our tiers here. So we're gonna put that one as like black, because the Shadow Realm, I guess. Wait, no. No. Let's do like a light gray so you can see the words. Okay, so first up we have our boy 8 ball. Our boy. Um I don't really like him. He wasn't really a great character, even when it came to like the actual series itself. All he did was fight with golf ball all the time. And even when he was on screen, he didn't add much to the table. Um, Other than, like I said, arguing with golf ball, trying to be the leader. It wasn't really a great start to his character, and that's kind of why he got voted out early in the season. Next, we have Balloony. I don't know how I feel about him. He got eliminated first, and I think I can't remember if I get the post split and pre split mixed up. But for purposes, he's just C tier for me. After him and Cloudy split up in BFDI, like, or BFB, I didn't really mess with it. So yeah, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna shrink the screen though so that you guys can actually see better, cuz I know that I know it wasn't the craziest thing ever. So we're going to do it like that. Okay. All right. On to the next one. So the next character that I'm going to put at, okay, don't hate, please. Please don't hate. But Barf Bag for me, I didn't like that she got out in Teapot 13. Does she deserve to go any higher than C tier? No. um she was an okay character all around, but they did not do anything with her in the show. They did not do a single thing besides her barf being the cause of the little zombie outbreak in Teapot 9. They didn't really do anything else with her character. And that kind of made me upset cuz BFDIA barf bag is getting more screen time than Teapot barf bag, which is kind of unfair. I didn't like that. So, we're going to be putting barf bag at C tier. She wasn't very crazy. Nothing special. Basketball. Ooh, basketball. Um, I like basketball personally. You can disagree or agree. It's really up to you. But for me, I think basketball is a solid B character. B for basketball. She was. I mean, I like her rivalry with golf ball. They haven't really shown that lately though, so I don't know if they're going to continue with that all that much. But she was a great character. Like, Why am I using past tense? She is a great character. She's great. Love her moments in the show. Her little moment with one in Teapot 13 was really funny and interesting. And overall, I really like her dynamic with Robot Flower. It's kind of interesting because me personally, I didn't think Robot Flower was going to get this far in Teapot, but she did. So, you know, basketball, I think, deserves B. Bell. Um, this might be this might be a little bit of a hot take, maybe, but Belle for me is D. I did not really like her that much. Yeah, she was funny for moments in the time that she was there. I really liked her moments in Teapot. I think it was 11 because she got a yeah, Teapot 11 was very fun. She took down Robot Flower, but I didn't really like her complaining in the show. She just kind of yelled a lot, told people to get off of her string. That was really all her character was. Did she add anything else? No, not really. But yeah, um, I think Belle is a solid D. I don't think she's anything crazy, but yeah. So Black Hole. Black Hole is an interesting one for me because he's like he's like middle of the row tier. He's not crazy, but at the same time, I like him. So we're gonna put him. I can't remember if it's like the one at the very end, like right here, is the best, or if it's the one right here that's the best. We're just gonna put Black Hole in B tier. I like Black Hole. Interesting character. He had great dynamics. Not too crazy though. He wasn't like the craziest character, I would say. We're gonna I forgot to update the little thing. By the way, I just wanted to point that out there. That if there's anyone watching in my Twitch chat, because I don't know if there is anybody in there, but if there is, I'm streaming this in better quality on my YouTube live stream. Uh, it's a little bit better on YouTube than it is on Twitch for me personally. So if you guys want to come over to the YouTube one so you can see the screen better, then I would recommend coming over to the YouTube channel. It's the same name as my Twitch name, so if that helps. Hold on, let me drink some vitamin water real quick before we continue. We love vitamin water, guys. Okay, so next up, we have Blocky. Blocky. I love him. Easy A tier. Blocky's funny doings. I mean, like, what more do you want me to say? You know, Blocky was a very strong contender in BFB. Did he make it pretty far? Yeah, but at the same time, he didn't. Am I sad? Yes. But am I happy with how far he got? Yes, I am also happy with how far he got in the show. Sorry, guys. Anyways. Oh my gosh, I just dropped my phone. Okay, so the next person up, I didn't really have much to say about Blocky other than just he was really funny. I really liked it. So next up is Bommy. Bommy Um, it's kind of mixed for me. He's here, but he's also here. I don't know where I want him to be, but his hate in BFDIA was well deserved, and I was sad that he got out. In Teapot 12, I think that's when he got out. I'm struggling to remember where some of these characters got out, but I didn't hate him personally. I didn't hate him. I like that's just my opinion. You know, a he wasn't a bad character. I didn't think he was that bad. So, I'm putting him here. People put him like down here, but I think he's right here. I think he's a C tier character. He's not nothing crazy. Like, yeah, his voice can be a little annoying, and also, some of his dynamics with characters are kind of bad, but I didn't hate him. In Teapot and in BFDIA, I didn't hate him. He's still in BFDIA, but he's probably getting out as a BFDIA 15. He's probably going to be eliminated, but I mean, hey, I think Bummy is a C tier character. Book, I would say Book is B tier. She's not my, like, oh my god, it's Book. Like, I'm not, that crazy about Book. I do like her dynamics with Price Tag and Ice Cube, but Ice Cube's probably gonna go as of Teapot 13, so we're not really gonna see much of that between them. But I do like her dynamic with Price Tag. I think she redeemed herself, but at the same time, she's not like my favorite all time favorite character. And that's just me personally. Like she's not too crazy on my like in my eyes, but I do want to see more of her. Next got Bottle. Bottle nearly got out in Teapot 13. She's still here, but barely. And that kind of surprised me. But I mean, hey, that's just how the show is. And for me, Bottle is also a C tier character. Her personality is all over the place. She's just a silly girl. Like, she don't know what she's doing half of the time, and that is, I guess that's okay. I mean, like, she's nothing crazy for me. Like, but hey, it will. So, Bracelety, man, Bracelety. What happened to you? Like, okay, so don't get me wrong, I love Bracelety. I love her. She's she's a good character, but overall, I'm gonna put Bracelety in like I'm also putting her in C tier because I really wanted her to be in Teapot so bad. In my opinion, Pencil should not have gotten into Teapot over Bracelety. It would have been funny to see Bracelety with Ice Cube just because like she's her biggest fan, but they didn't really do that. Sadly, she didn't get in, and Pencil is in over her. So I mean, hey, that's just kind of how it is. I mean, I can't do nothing about it, but I can put her on C tier because, like, from what we saw of her, she's a good character, but we aren't gonna be seeing any more of her, so she's just kind of there. Oh God, Bubble. Uh, this is gonna be a hot take, a really really big hot take here. I'm gonna get hate for this, but I hate Bubble. I don't like Bubble at all. Um, she is just an annoying brat to me. Throughout her run of BFB, she was just kind of a baby. I did like her little arcs with Match, Pencil, and all that, sticking up for herself. But she didn't really like after they did the split. just personal opinion, I think she just complained a lot about Leafy, and I overall just didn't like the Bubble I was seeing. I think that Bubble had her best like character development in the first season. But other than that, I don't really like Bubble that much. And hey, people have their opinions, so like just I don't want no hate coming towards me, but if it does, it does. But I just don't like Bubble. I don't like her. Cake. Hmm. I really like Cake personally, but if Cake wouldn't have got out, kind of like how if Naily wouldn't have got out, then we wouldn't have gotten to see more of Book. So I mean, it kind of worked out for Book, but not for them. You know, I liked Cake. I'm putting him in B. He was a good character. He got out of Loser's little mindset, I guess, because he was just a follower of Loser. I really do like what we got of him in Teapot. Sadly, he didn't make it that far, but I did like Cake. I will say that I like Cake. Clock, on the other hand, I don't like him as much, but I don't hate him as much as other people say either. I would put Clock in D tier. I don't think he's C tier worthy because they definitely butchered his character with the whole winner thing. But he did kind of redeem himself a little bit in my eyes. He made up with winner. He got eliminated. So it's like, okay, he's gone, but he kind of made amends. So I feel like that redeemed him a little bit cuz originally bro was down here, but now he's up here. That's a difference. That's a difference for me. Oh man, my boy Cloudy. Okay, so let me just say something. Cloudy did not deserve to go over this vile creature right here. We'll get to her later, but I don't think Cloudy should have gone over Ice Cube. I liked Cloudy. He had a good voice. He had a funny voice. He had a funny everything. And now he's gone, and that made me sad. He's underrated. I give Cloudy a B tier. I loved Cloudy. He was a good helper. He built the stage. Hello, hello, Dr. Call. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having an amazing day. We are just ranking some characters, as you can see. But how you doing? Um, okay, okay. Lucky Genesis, chill. That's crazy. But yeah, um, Cloudy, in my opinion, was I loved him. I love my boy Cloudy. Coiny, get up there, bro. Coiny was a strong contender in Teapot. I hated that he went in Teapot 9, but at the same time, I feel like it helped Pin grow as a character, learning to do stuff on her own. So without him getting out, she probably would have just kind of stuck to Coiny the whole time. Do a Cuphead one? No, I'm not putting Clock in S tier. I'm sorry. I this is my tier list. So personally, this is my tier list. You guys can say what you want in the comments because everyone has their opinion. But me personally, I'm not putting Clock in S tier. He is not an S tier character. I'm ranking this on like the actual characters themselves. So yeah. Uh, next we have David. David, all seriously, that's that's all, bro. That's all, bro says. All bro said was all seriously the whole time. But hear me out. Hear me out here. I thought it was funny. I'm surprised bro got as far as he did in BFB. He made it to like I think what, the 10th episode and then he was out. I can't remember. Yeah, yeah, it was episode 10 and he was out. But I thought his character was great. Having like one line throughout the whole show and still getting to episode 10, I think that's a I think that's like a B tier for me. This opinion sucks. Oh, we're up to my favorite character, one of my favorites. Our boy, Donut Bagel Brain. Donut, go up to S tier. You guys need to know why I love this man. He made a huge comeback, okay? Huge comeback from BFDIA. Dude was hated. Is David still in the TLC and BFDIA 15? Because I don't remember. Uh, I think he is, but I can't remember either. I don't remember. He might be. I saw Dora, but I didn't see him. So like maybe. So now we got oh yeah, I didn't even explain why Donut is S tier. So Donut made a huge comeback from BFDIA, okay? He made a huge comeback. He went from the most hated character to being like a really, he's not like popular, but he is definitely not as hated as he was back then. And I love his little dynamic with golf ball right now. And I think he will make it a lot farther in Teapot, hopefully, with this arc. I really hope he does. And I appreciate you. The king has risen for staying in here. So we can do a little Cuphead tier list after. BFDI mini replicas episode 9 just released. Season 6 episode 9. Oh, I didn't even know. I've been watching the replica ones just when they come out, but they're too short. So I mean, I don't watch them like all the time. But yeah, Donut to me is S tier. I love this man. Bagel brain all the way. Um so now we have Dora. I feel Dora had missed potential. Personal opinion. I really feel like she had missed potential. I do think she deserved to at least make it to like top 3 in Teapot. I know that they wouldn't have had it to where it's like, oh my god, Dora's gonna rejoin. I knew she wasn't gonna rejoin in the Teapot, but I liked her character. She had just one of those unique characters that I feel deserved more recognition, and I liked Dora. And BFB Dora was like peak Dora, and she proved that she could help the team. And she still got out over Lollipop, but I do like Lollipop, so I understand. No hate towards either of the characters. Eggy. Oh gosh. Well, Eggy is like an interesting case to me, just because she wasn't like crazy. Sorry, I was making popcorn. No, you're good. I knew you were probably gonna come back at some point, maybe. So Eggy is for me personally, I think Eggy is B tier. She is a good character. She's just underrated by a lot of people. The only reason she survived as long as she did was because Foldy was more underrated than she was. Or no, over like she was hated more. That's what I should say. She was more hated. Like Foldy was more hated than Eggy, so I understand why she made it as far as she did. It was only because of that. But I did like Eggy. Her dynamic with Teardrop was cute and everything. I really liked it. I wish she would have made it farther. I'll say that. That's all I'll say. Um, Eraser still kicking in Teapot. And I am putting Eraser at A. Here's why. His dynamic with Teardrop was everything to me. My one of my top 5 characters getting a moment with a character I didn't think was gonna get far in the series. Pretty funny and a very good matchup. But I like I don't know. I really feel like he's gonna get out soon. I don't think he's gonna get out in Teapot 13, like or as of Teapot 13. I don't think he's gonna get out next, but he's coming up there, and that scares me a little bit. Fanny, um, easy, S+. Fanny went from being a character that was kind of barely recognized by people, and putting her on Death Pact again was definitely the best choice for her. I don't think she would have meshed with other teams well, because like with her Haiti attitude and Death Pacts, like save people, like prevent death, personalities, I feel like it was a good match. And she's still killing it on in Teapot. She's a very loved character. Personally, I can see why. I like Fanny. Fanny is up there. So next we got season 1 winner Fiery. Oh, um, they kind of did him dirty in BFDIA with the whole yo-yo light thing. And I do like though that they're still giving Fiery and Leafy recognition in Teapot, but it's kind of clear that one did something with Leafy. And so basically we got I would say Fiery is like B tier. He in season 1 he was just kind of like a coiny hater, but he still won because of his popularity. For me, he's not A tier. He's not like the craziest character, but still I liked it. So, you know. So now we have uh we have Fiery Junior next. So this man, this man right here, Fiery, his his freaking counterpart, Fiery Junior. I I I don't know how I feel about him. He was really rude to his team, and especially his elimination scene where he just called them all pieces of garbage. That put him like here, but when I saw his exit episode, it put him